Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mariam. I am an American citizen, and I just want to talk about basically my niqab story. In the beginning, I was a Christian. I was not a Muslim, and as a Christian, towards the end of my Christian faith, I started wearing the hijab. And I really had this strong desire to wear the niqab. But at that point in time, I was still afraid. Um, I started off wearing the niqab as a Christian just around the home, not really going outside with it. It wasn't until after my conversion to Islam, alhamdulillah for that I began to wear the niqab. 2 weeks after my conversion to Islam is when I started to wear the niqab out in public. I was terrified because I am from America and I'm from the southern state of Louisiana. And there's a lot of rednecks here. There's a lot of racism here. There's really not a lot of Muslims at all. Much less Muslim women wearing the niqab. There's actually not a whole lot of Muslim women wearing the hijab here. So, yeah, I was terrified at first, but I did it. And in the beginning, it was really a very hard struggle. It was a great test from Allah. Allah was testing my faith, I feel. And my commitment to it. But for me, wearing the niqab, it was a part of a commitment to Allah. It was me furthering my commitment to Him, my submission to Him. I wanted to submit to Him in every way possible, and I felt that this was a great way to do it. And I know it might be hard to understand, but I feel that my niqab brings me closer to Him. I can have private conversations with Allah in any place, and no one really knows that I'm talking to my Lord, you know? They can't see my mouth, and if I talk quiet enough, they don't know. But yeah, in the beginning, it was really a struggle. I think the first week, actually, of my wearing the niqab, I was walking down the street outside, going to the store to get something to drink. And next thing I know, there's a truck that passes me with some young men in it. And they drive past me, but then they turn around and they come back. And when they came back, one of them rolled the window down on his truck and he threw a drink at the back of my head. And it hit the back of my head. Drink went all over me. And then he shouted out with his friends, "Go back to your beep country, you beep Muslim." And I just yelled back, "I'm in my country. I'm American. What are you talking about?" And then, of course, I was crying. I was upset. And needless to say, I went back home. I did not go to the store. And after that experience, again, I felt the fear of wearing the niqab outside of the home. But I faced that fear, and I went back out 2 days later, wearing the niqab in public again, and I was terrified again of what is somebody going to do to me next, you know. But alhamdulillah, nothing else happened at that time. But there were a few more incidents with the niqab. One time I went to a store I would go to maybe 3 times a week. That was right by my house. And they stopped me at the front door as soon as I walked in. And they told me that I was not allowed to come in with my niqab, that I had to remove it. And of course, I explained to them that I cannot take off my niqab in public, and I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to dishonor my commitment and go against my commitment to my Lord. I'm not going to do that no matter what. And I asked them to explain to me why I couldn't wear my niqab while I was shopping in the store. And they told me that it was for protection of younger kids. They were trying to supposedly protect the younger kids. Protect them from what? I don't know. But at the same time they're telling me this, another woman is walking into the store and she's wearing very, very, very little clothing. Needless to say, all of her parts were basically, almost all of her was showing. It was bad. It was bad. And I was like, hold on. You are protecting children from a woman who is fully covered with none of her parts showing or exposed, but yet you're going to let a woman who is almost naked walk into the store. They argued with me, but eventually the manager came and let me into the store and I did my shopping. And of course, from time to time, I still to this day get people who might say things. I was at the doctor's office one day and a man looked at me and he said, "Are you new to your faith?" And I don't know how he knew that, but he did somehow. And I said, "Yes, I am new to Islam." And he said, "Yeah, I thought so." And I said, "Okay, well, I love it. It's great. I love being Muslim. I love Islam." And he goes, "Well, good, but I just need to tell you this. One day we're going to kill you all off." And I just looked at him like, "What are you talking about? What, you're going to kill all of us? All what? All Muslims? All women? What are you talking about?" And he said, after that, he said, "Don't take it personally. You people started it." And I just looked at him and I shook my head like this. And I just said, "May Allah forgive you." And I walked away and I was crying because it hurt my feelings. Like, this man wants me dead. And he doesn't even know me. Like, he has no knowledge of me or who I am, what I'm about, what I think. He knows nothing of me, and he's wanting me dead, and all other Muslims too, without even knowing us. I don't understand it. But yeah, the more time went on, the more insults I came across. I have not been able to find a job here in over a year with the niqab. But alhamdulillah, for everything Allah is still providing for me. I am not in need of very much, and if it's something great that I need, I always trust Allah will provide. And alhamdulillah, He does that. But I feel like every struggle I come in contact with my niqab, it only makes me stronger. It only makes me stronger in my faith, stronger in my niqab. This thing it's empowering. It's just empowering. I love it. I'm not judged based upon my looks and, what parts of my body I'm exposing. I'm judged, when people are rightly judging me, I'm judged based upon my intellect, my mind, my smarts, my caring, my kindness, my compassion for people. These are the things that I'm judged, that people judge me on when I'm being judged rightly and justly. Of course, though, there's still always going to be those who see me in the street or in the store somewhere and they're going to judge in a bad way. But that's really, I blame a lot of that on the media and on ignorance. People read things on the media or they see things on the media and they think that, if one Muslim is a terrorist or considered a terrorist or a killer, then they're all like that. And it's really ignorant. They want to judge based on ignorance. Instead of getting to know the person, they just want to judge based on something that some other person across the other side of the world did. You can't hold me accountable for what another individual did, even if he shares or claims the same faith as me. We're not the same. We're not all exactly the same. We are individuals, you know? It's like it's the same with Christians. Just because two Christians might share or claim the same faith doesn't mean that they're exactly the same. One Christian may follow his faith, and the other one might just claim it and not follow it at all. And it's the same thing with Muslims, Unfortunately, some of them out there, they claim Islam, they claim to be Muslim, they uphold the name, but they don't uphold the religion. They don't hold to the religion, the values, the morals, the commands. They don't uphold to Allah's word. And it's just really sad that people want to judge others based upon what somebody else may or may not have done, But anyways, my niqab story, like I said in the beginning, it was tough. It was tough. I definitely had to be firm, and I was firm. And I would get upset at times. I would cry at what people were doing to me or saying to me or the way they were acting towards me. It did hurt my feelings. But then, the more time went on, I just realized that, so what? So what if they insult me? So what if they have bad judgment against me for no reason? I'm not here to please them. I'm not here to make them happy. I'm here only to please Allah. I'm here only to make Him happy. And as long as I'm doing that, then I have nothing to worry about. Okay, so I get insulted sometimes. Alhamdulillah. What can I do about it? I can do nothing about it except pray for that person and just continue to put my trust in Allah. That's all I can do. But this niqab, some people look at it like, oh, it's oppressive to women. No, it's not. It is not oppressive to women. This is, it's great. It empowers me. It makes me, it makes people not to see me for the way I look, but to see me for who I am. I'm not just some piece of meat for some man to look and lust over. I'm not that girl. I am an individual. I am a woman. I am beautiful. But I don't need to expose my beauty for other people. There's only one that gets to enjoy my beauty, and that is my husband. And I want to keep my beauty sacred for him. I don't want to share what belongs to my husband with the rest of the world. My beauty is not for them. My beauty is for my husband. So, I think it's a wonderful thing. It's really a wonderful thing. I love this niqab. I love it. People don't understand it. They don't like it. But they don't know. They're brought up in a society that is completely different. It has taught women, this society has taught women that you have to show your skin, you have to show your body, you have to adorn yourself with makeup and jewelry and fine clothes and shoes in order to get appreciated by men or even women. But that's not how it's supposed to be. Not at all. I don't want to be appreciated for my looks. I want to be appreciated for who I am as a person, my behavior, my ways, my faith. my commitment to my Lord. This is what matters, not the way I look. Who cares, I don't know. I love this niqab, and I don't believe I will ever take this thing off. I will never give it up. It has made me so strong as a woman, and it has even increased my religion, my faith, and everything. It has made me a better Muslim. It has made me a better woman. It has made me a better wife. It has made me better in so many things. And I will never give this up. I love this thing. It's great. And sisters, if you're out there and you're thinking you want to wear the niqab, or you're not sure, or you are sure you want to wear it, but you're just afraid to, don't let that fear hold you back. Don't ever, ever let fear hold you back from anything. If you feel in your heart that this thing is something you want to do, and something that your heart is pulling towards, then do it, my sister. Do it, and you will not be ashamed. You will not be ashamed. You will love it. Even if it's hard some days, and even in the beginning, I'm sure it might be hard, but you will grow to love it, and it will be such a blessing for you. I promise. I promise this. The blessings of this niqab is far greater than the hardships that you may face. The blessings are worth so much more. But anyways, that's basically just a part of my niqab story. There's a lot more, but it would take a long time to tell you. So I will finish my video now. So may Allah bless all of you, and sisters, if you want to wear this niqab, may He give you the courage and the mind and the will to do it. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum.